10-point lead for Virginia.
Virginia just takes whatever you give them. You go under a screen, they'll pull back and shoot it. You try to go over the top, they'll curl it and take it to the rim.
Love for three. That is Caleb Love. Davis. Shedrick cupped it up on the glass. Love for three. Just his second basket of the night.
Sides offense, that mover blocker without Ben Vanderplas in the lineup, lost for the season. But the Wahoo showing they are still a contender. Well, R.J. Davis went underneath that screen, and Ashton Langford only shoots 30% from three. That's his 32nd three of the year.
As Zachary handles at the top of the key, and he'll lift the long one in and out.
And I think Leaky Black being on Jaden Zachary shows how much respect that Hubert Davis has for Zachary. Put the best defender on him.
Love on the drive. What a quick step that was.
How many times this year would
a factor down to 2? Long one on the way off the back of the iron by Davis. He'll get a second chance though. Black keeping it alive. Here's Love. Yes, buttery touch.
Him to keep off that dribble handoff, and then he could just go into back down mode, as you mentioned. And Quentin Post, the most improved player in the ACC. I thought that Hunter Tyson of Clemson might get that, but another rhythm jumper for Caleb Love.
Oh, now that you've run it down like that, I feel terrible even trying. What was I thinking? Just absolutely nuts, Holly.
Well, I want to know if Jay actually tried one, so that is his opinion valid on
it? When you throw the ball at their feet, throw it up.
Ashton Langford, nifty little spin underneath, but no. North Carolina, the 7 seed, BC, the 10 seed.
Defensively, for the most part, they've kept Boston College out of the paint and turned them into a jump shooting team, which is not the strength of the Eagles.
Ashton Langford only makes 31% from three-point land. And again, early on, he was hitting them. Black slicing in. Long one coming, and that'll switch in by Caleb Love, and he has 18.
See him go for a steal or make a tough play. I'm like, well, there he goes. There goes the weasel again.
There goes the weasel again.
I didn't know that weasels were considered ferocious. That's a great report. I learned something.
Depends on the weasel. North Carolina with a commanding lead. They have had for most of the night a commanding lead. Working it around the perimeter. Love pulls up and drains another one. Their guards have been from. So he's doing a lot of that dirty work that you usually see Armando Bacot do underneath.
Caleb Love with the switch.
Love with a quick step. Slicing. Pretty move.
Just took the swings. Proctor. Whitehead dribbled it off his foot. 3-on-2. Love. It goes!
Armando Bacot, but he threw it to his right hand and threw it to right where the defense was. You throw it to the left hand, he's got a bucket.
Love up and in, a tough.
And then popped right to the three-point line on the left side and made Leaky Black recover.
Just 28% from three on the season, but stepped into that one with a lot of confidence. Love creates a little space in the soft touch.
Trailing that play, you have to dunk that. You lay it up as getting blocked. Caleb Mills with a strong finish, and he's been great since coming off the bench.
So 1-point game early. Bacot again. He's working on the 7-4 Naheem McLeod. Love will drive it and gets the scoop.
Favor. Armando Bacot, you better dunk it.
Goes no off the back of the iron. One and done for the Seminoles. Yeah, we have some shot blockers on the floor. That's usually the case when you play Florida State, regardless of their record at the time. And Davis will set it up. About 15 to go here in the first half. Shot clock at 8. That's tipped by FSU. Nance goes for it. Shot clock's at 4. Got to get it in the air, and that'll rattle home by Caleb Love.
Caleb Love, just a quick glimpse to get him involved on the offensive end of the floor.
Mondo, the 6-time ACC Player of the Week.
You see right now trying to go to him. To give Deontay Green a lot of credit, denying.
Love on target. He scuffled off.
And makes it 17 attempts to 23. Sorry, 17 makes it 23 attempts per game.
Those passes never got there. Knocked away. Good job by Davis. He hit the deck, kept it alive.
Great effort by R.J. Davis on the defensive end of the floor.
Love, another one from three-point land where Carolina can. The first half. Nance swooping into the lane. Follows his own miss, kicks it out. Davis will swing it. Here's Love. Love working on Jackson. Boy, he went right at the freshman.
No pun intended.
Points of the night.
And he scored a third of Virginia's points on Wednesday night, 16 of the 48. He was the only one who really could get anything going offensively. 50% for Jaden Gardner, but the rest of the team shooting 30% on the game.
Here's Caleb Love. Fans counting down the shot clock as Love banks it home.
Pete Nance did not play, so Virginia's facing a different team than they saw before.
Clark slow to get back up. He's trailing the play. Davis lost the basketball, and now Virginia's defense able to set up. Caleb Love slices right.
So all of a sudden the Irish have caught fire. They're on a little bit of a run here, 11-0.
If I'm Cormac Bryant, I'm sagging off Leaky. Dare him to shoot it.
On the drive, Love.
Here they come. They played through a side to get Bacon a bucket. Deflections, getting their defense to key their offense. Here we go, Obi.
And switched in by Caleb Love. Run and laid up and in by Goodwin. Savvy play by him. And he has put the Irish back in front by a point. Bacon out of the double. Love will go to the paint. Throws up the one-hander.
That's beautiful with the arc bar, created separation. There's nobody there. RJ's got to be tougher guarding on the bounce.
Works with a quiet 10. Love with a swing. Caleb Love has been better with his shot selection tonight, hasn't he?
Absolutely, especially in the second half.
Hit this one. Yes, a three-pointer. Love will try it again, and way short. That didn't get to the iron. The second opportunity won't fall. Love with another drive.
Caleb Love with the shot clock a factor, able to score in the paint. Soars to the rim for two. Largest lead of the ball game so far, 5 for NC State. Caleb Love off the nice fake, able to finish in the lane.
But that's what things you have to do over here. Now you're counting air balls.
There's been so many. When was the last time you saw 4.5 by one team on their home floor?
I've been talking to Joey Brackens. I really haven't seen 4 of them. Must not have been paying attention during that stretch.
Love. Beautiful stroke, and he looks
to his spot for the mid-range pull-up.
That's 11 for Joyner. He leads the Wolfpack. He and Smith both in double figures. Bacon. Out to Love. Caleb Love, beautiful shot. Never had the opportunity to get on the floor, but he was a big-time recruit coming out of high school in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Caleb Love for 3.
And a great
North Carolina State came into this game as an 8 seed, according to Joe Lunardi. Final 20 seconds. Love with another 3.
Miller. Little step back jumper. Won't go, but a rebound down to Caleb Love, who is coming off what Hubert Davis says is the best game he has played in his 3 years as a Tar Heel at Whitworth Clemson on Saturday.
And Dan, I've watched Caleb Love a lot over his past 3 years, and I agree wholeheartedly with Hubert Davis. It wasn't only his scoring, but his efficiency throughout that game on Saturday.
6 for 9 from 3, 23 points. Had a good assist percentage on Saturday against Clemson. Davis a little short, tipped out by Nance. Love, yes.
Always at the top of the ACC in scoring.
Just 1 for 8 from 3-point range tonight. Not a good 3-point shooting team on the season. The Heels 31.4%, second last in the ACC. Baycott back in for Carolina. He's got a major size advantage on Anthony Walker with O'Meara on the bench. Pull up by Love is good. Now A.J. Casey, a 6'9 freshman from Chicago, is in at the 5 spot, if you will, for the Hurricanes, and that's him battling for the ball, but he loses the battle. So it looks like Jim Larrañaga is going to try to get to halftime without bringing O'Meara back in again. Caleb Love.
Honor his ability to stretch it from beyond the 3-point arc. Leaky Black flying after helping out. Along with a smart decision to go to the mid-range.
Back and forth we go here at the Dean Dome. Love somehow finds his way to the
indoor stadium. It wasn't even close. And way back then, you know, in the Stone Ages, as you like to put out there, Joe.
Back to 7. Love. Whoa!
But with that, you know, he came so close to having his jersey forever hanging in the rafters in 4 different ways last year. Caleb Love confidently turns out. Hemingway makes about 50% of his threes. He won't have many more open than that one. Love for 3. Back to back for number 2 and 1. Todd wanted a traveling violation called against Middlebrooks. There's Baycott fighting for the rebound. He's got another one. By the way, that foul a moment ago was on P.J. Hall for Clemson. He's gone out of the ball game to protect him with those 2, having Middlebrooks back on the floor with Godfrey and Tyson up front. Under 6 minutes to go in the half. Work the ball around from Davis to Love.
You as a player, you know human nature is when things are going well for you offensively, you're locked in a little more defensively. And oftentimes when things aren't going well offensively, you're thinking about your offensive game, as we see Caleb Love attacking the basket once again is to get one of the ACC's best defenders off of it in Leaky Black. But that's one of the things that Hubert Davis isn't going to allow to happen. Give Leaky Black a lot of credit. All ACC defensive team a year ago most likely will be back on that team this season. And one of the best perimeter defenders in the league.
And is it true that he's still growing? He's up to 6'9", so a perimeter defender who is 6'9" and that long, that willing to do the work. You know, 10 points, and it's back to a 14-point game. Okay, so if you've got Caleb Love defending you, or rather, excuse me, Leaky Black defending you, you can't just throw up your hands. What more can they do to get him open looks?
Well, you can try to run him off some screens. That would help, but to try to get Leaky Black off of him and force someone to help as Caleb Love lets one go. But that's the type of night it's been, forgive me, after Uncle and Angel. Hubert talked to us a bit about his father and him being his biggest hero earlier today. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, absolutely, especially since you continue to acknowledge and celebrate Black History Month. He said that is the figure that continues to...
Vision not to double on Burns. Late shot clock, and Carr turns it over to Baycott. Here's Love attacking. And there's his first bucket after he went in Salem last season. A 20-plus point loss for Hubert Davis's bunch. Nance kept it alive. Circles around on Bradford. Love knocks it down. On to Appleby off that ball screen.
He gets the switch he wants, and he just gets to the paint off the bigs. He waits till there's a big on him, and then he explodes to the rim.
Love driving to the rim.
Yeah, that's a great take since the LSU game. He's made 53s. So he's done his damage once conference play started.
Love gets the roll. And he finishes with the right hand.
I mean, Wake Forest is just doing such a great job of reading the switches, and that's the second half adjustment by Hubert Davis. They were in drop coverage in the first half on that ball screen action, and Tyree Appleby ate them up. And
Appleby misses both. For a guy who's 84% from the line this season. And now Love takes Carr off the bounce and gets it to go, and it's down. Once this goes final, a minute to go in regulation. Wake by 11. Carolina won't go quietly. Caleb Love straight on for three. From Caleb Love as Appleby connects again. 52 seconds left for North Carolina. Love tries the deep one. Hits that as well. It'll be a third straight loss for North Carolina. Pitt, Duke, and now here at Wake as Love connects.
Baycott, all with a ton of experience in this rivalry, and Pete Nance, a grad transfer from Northwestern. Of course, a much younger Duke team with all kinds of freshmen on the floor, along with Jeremy Roach.
One-on-one in the post now. Here comes the double to try to get the ball out of the hands of Baycott.
Caleb Love has played two very good games. In games, they're 50-50 in the last 111. Carolina is up by one, and that won the win of the national semifinal last night when that guy, Caleb Love, had 28 and didn't go to work. Jay, the Tar Heels have just two made field goals in the second half. The two three-pointers from Leaky Black. Now you can add it, can reclaim the lead. Boy, big battle between Baycott and Young down on the block. Love spins, hangs, and hits. Carolina on top.
Ball screen got R.J. Davis on his hip. That was a huge bucket after that Leaky Black three.
Baseline Love. And the reverse as he slithers through.
Three-point shooter, 28 in ACC play. His first basket of the night.
28's not very good in ACC play, Wes, but he's going to have to make a few tonight, I think.
Caleb Love a deep three.
Well, Love. Wes, that was some play by Federico. I thought that ball was too high.
Yep. Sophomore from Finland, who started at Northern Oklahoma College before coming to Pittsburgh. Boy's got a huge upside.
Baycott's got to handle it a bit more, Wes.
Here's Love. That's another deep three. Tonight, and DeMarco Dunn. And Dan, we were talking about Dunn today. His minutes are starting to pick up a little bit.
Well, his minutes are picking up because his productivity is picking up, Wes. He has shown that he is a pretty good offensive player.
Love on the drive, scoop, and score. Caleb Love.
I think the Tar Heels have to try to play through Baycott.
Here's Tyler Nickel, young freshman on the floor at 6'7", for the first time during the dead ball a moment ago. Now Love with 10 to shoot. Squares for three on coming. Wow. 8 in the ball game for the Panthers.
Yes, we've had 24 fouls in this game.
Yep. Here is Love on the drive. Strong take, Caleb Love. Love had only 7 points the first time around in late December against Pitt. Baycott with Henson defending.
Yeah, Panthers have gone with a smaller lineup.
Nance dumps inside for Baycott, double team quickly. Love fires past Elliott on the drive and scores.
Andy Elliott and even Cummins at 6 feet tall, they can worm their way inside.
Love thought about the three. Runner is good. Henson a three. Off mark. Davis cleans it up.
Wes, he hadn't been close tonight.
Nope. Nance. Under 4 we go. Baycott Skip for Black. Here's Love with Sabandi defending. Shakedown and 3 ball.
What a remarkable job Hubert Davis has done in first year and has North Carolina right in the middle of it again this year.
It's one of the questions people wonder whether to worry about the Tar Heels. Preseason #1 hasn't started the way they wanted, but this game.
R.J. Davis guarded Joe Girard in this matchup last year. Leakey was on Buddy Boeheim.
Bell almost gets a steal. Caleb Love has already hit 1, and now he's hit 2. Joe Girard, he's got 5 now. He struggled historically against the Tar Heels, but off to a solid start. 4-point game now.
Well, Leaky Black's not on the floor right now, so North Carolina loses him.
Love is 3 for 3 from downtown. Side. Here's Girard, who had a big first half. Girard, good defense by Baycott to knock it away. Turnover for Syracuse. Nickel this time will take it in. Love with the runner.
Caleb Love.
Really quickly.
Lots to like about Jalen Washington, the 6'10 freshman from Gary, Indiana. Here's Love. Caleb still scoreless in this first half. To Washington, now back for Love and a deep 3. Oh boy.
Wes, he's actually a little better with that little hook shot than he is with that 15-foot jumper. He can make the 15-foot jumper, but he's much better going to the basket than falling away.
45-44, Tar Heels by 1. Caleb Love, Orcel defending him. Love will take him all the way on the drive and score. Winner knocks down the free throw. He's been the guy. He's got 13.5, 16 now in the ballgame. And quite frankly, this is where the offense is coming from. He and Burns.
Yes.
Davis tried to get it to Love. Deflected Joyner. Nance collects. Hubert Davis taps his head to indicate the offense. Davis against Breon pass. Here's Baycott. Tried to skip it. Whoa, Love. Leaping catch with 3 on the shot clock. The floater good.
He tried to dump it off. Bickerstaff hemmed in. North Carolina. And Love. A good movement without the basketball. Looked like McLaughlin on the feed toward cutting Jaden Zachary. You know, he's listed at 6'2", and that's probably generous, but he is not afraid to be inside. Love flying to the rim. The junior from Worcester, Massachusetts, now with 6 points in the game for BC. Yeah, neither one of them really been aggressive. That was only the 3rd field goal attempt in the game for him. Love launching. Ball hasn't even been entered yet. Baycott back in for North Carolina with his double-double of 17 points and 15 boards. Got his career high earlier this season against James Madison, 23 rebounds. Armando Baycott. Love stepping back. He's behind the line. By Black. Shot clock is at 5. Post. It was a 3 attempt in front of his own bench. The long rebound. Love alley-oop deflected by Zachary. Somehow Love got it. For Junior. Tough pass to Zachary. Lost the handle to Black. Love elevates and scores. But no help defense. Bickerstaff trying to save it. Black got it. Up ahead, Love in the clear. Reverses for the jam.
Last time you and I were here, they barely lost to Syracuse. Long jumper won't drop here for Traynor.
You can see Armando Baycott with a visible limp running up and down the floor. Interesting to see how that ankle holds up as this game wears on. Sidney Curry will have no empathy whatsoever.
Up top wide open, it's Love. He's going to drive it. He's been settling for a lot of long.
Yeah.
54-39 Carolina. Baycott with the foul trouble remaining on the bench. But playing through that ankle injury very bravely today. Shot clock inside 10. Love with a pull-up mid-range shot and nothing but net.
Setting it back to 27, giving North Carolina more time to be able to find this
the right look here on this offensive set.
Love on the dribble. Nice. Off the window.
You don't want to put that helmet on.
Jalen Washington, the guy you were talking about, that's him with the ball. The guy didn't play his high school senior season, tore his ACL, got a late start, recovering from that this year.
6'10", you can't teach that size. His quickness, his ability to run the court, he can shoot the ball. He just needs basketball experience.
Love with a floater, nicely done.
Can't give him any space to shoot the ball.
Franklin. Vanderplas soaring in, couldn't finish it, and it's 5-on-4 right now for the Heels. Vanderplas back into the play, but not before Love gets the three off and hits it to make it a...
Got beat by Colorado, but they've been brilliant. I love Rick Barnes. Rick Barnes has been such a great help to me in my battle with cancer. That's all I can simply say.
We'll be at the gala, right?
We're honoring him. Yeah. Special award.
Inside 3 minutes to go. Love for three. Got it! His second. Carolina ball down by 6.
You mentioned the officials. They've done one hell of a job in this game.
Well, these are really great officials. Yeah.
They've really done a terrific job.
Again, Carolina undermanned. No Pete Nance. And a minute and 19 in, no Armando Bacot.
Bacot a big miss.
Love.
Again!
Start out in Portland earlier this year. Hopefully everybody is wide awake and ready to go as the Tar Heels control the tip.
Notre Dame starting the game in man-to-man. Leshewski guarding Bacot. An immediate double team from the baseline side.
And a corner three for Caleb Love to get
in this game because they can spread the floor if they knock some shots down. And I think attacking the paint was smart off the top. But the question is, can they stop North Carolina?
The freshman Seth Trimble getting the start as Carolina goes small. The Trimble coming off a really good effort Wednesday against the Demon
Man's land in the short corner.
Good hands again by Davis to force a turnover. Love with a finish. 31 double-doubles a year ago. And on his way to what looks like another one here. That's his 7th rebound to go with 8 points. And we're not even 14 minutes into the game.
He's like 59 rebounds away from setting the all-time record for North.
The Tar Heels, Jay, have 5 blocks already in this game.
North Carolina's been really active on the defensive end. You know, their pressure has been good. Their help side has been active.
Justin McCoy is into the game now for the Tar Heels. Again, no Pete Nance out with a back issue. And the third has it down to 11, still with a lot of time left in this game.
Key for Notre Dame here to get a stop.
So you can see how intently all the perimeter players are looking inside to Bacot. Love couldn't get it in.
Matchups. I mean, Wake Forest runs so much movement and things. He'll just have to guard one of those guys. Like then, his length on his can limit his post-up ability.
Justin McCoy getting some early action.
Just getting to the paint. I mean, the floater wants to lay it there. And here another quick turnover by Monsanto.
Caleb Love with the steal. Defending. Black going back to what he does best, defending. Coming up, great hands. Trimble in transition. Missed R.J. Davis on the ring on that possession. Leaky Black slows it down. Caleb Love, top of the key for 3. Got him!
Tyree Appleby, Ben, and is he a first-team all-conference guy for you at this point in the season?
He is for me. You know, I think in this game we're watching right now, we've got 2 of the 5 best players in the league in Bacot and Blake Hinson.
Woo. Caleb Love or anybody else this morning.
He's on fire. I mean, almost 70% of his shots are threes. He's shooting 58% from there in their last 6 games. He is a specialist.
And I'll go a little farther than that. Last 4 games, he's better than 50% from beyond the arc. And he lays it in. Pittsburgh's going to upset number 25, North Carolina.
Let it play, Tone, so far, yeah? Terrence Williams is second. That's off the mark. Bacot corrals it. Love it. Basket and puts it in, up and under. Rebound
there, and R.J. Davis coming the other way. Johnson almost picked up the pivot foot. Inside, that one rolls home. McDaniel short. Carolina the other way. And one! Terrence Williams the second. Step back. Short. And a rebound for Carolina. Davis full head of steam, lost it, tipped it out to Love. Love inside, scoops it in.
As a defender.
Freshman from Wisconsin, and there's a steal. Caleb Love and the throwdown.
Got Caleb Love off the floor and opened up that lane to the basket.
Love off the glass and good.
Boy, tough drop.
He's got a little game now. Jump hook, little double.
Here's a three. Off the mark. Ants with a rebound. Up and down we go here in the opening 3 minutes and change.
Early ball screen again.
Love leaves it for Nance on the baseline.
He wanted him to roll with the rim.
Three for Love. Got it.
He makes them. They're typical with a soft delivery.
Here he is on the outside, feeding Baycott.
Nance is unselfish, too.
Double team on Baycott. He's got to give it up. That left Love alone for three. Got it.
And that's within the offense.
Thornton lost the ball. Give it up. Coming back the other way. Davis does give it up to Love.
Took a while. Way to run the floor.
He made it a double-digit game halfway through the second half.
Yeah, I had mentioned Iowa State was Texas Tech. He had the 33.
Love, deep three. Got it.
How about that? They're making them pay, too. Riley, maneuver.
12 for Bruce Thornton.
The key is so strong.
Love, up, off the window.
How about that little kiss?
Dramatic.
Shot selection now. Where do you want to go?
This guy's not a bad choice. Love.
Got it. You were right. And how about the screen by Baycott?
Baycott with another double-double. Caleb Love going to work on Thornton.
Mix your game up.
Davis pull up from 18. Missed the shot. Baycott keeps it alive. Fresh shot clock for North Carolina. Down near 2.5 minutes in overtime. Love on a fadeaway. Got it.
Boy, he's just changed his game around.
Catch and shoot from the corner. That's no good. Baycott with the offensive rebound. One of the best in the country in that category. The three is in. Hook shot, right hand, no good. One and done again for the Bulldogs. Black on the move. Leaning in is Love. Got it, plus the foul.
Great run, and again, Price was able to step away from the basket. They also brought Clark back.
From the corner. The three is in for Davis from deep. Tip outside to Love. Love.
He was trying to get Baycott.
And he gets the layup that time. End of the night. Forced by the Citadel. Clark's three misses. And rebound controlled by Caleb Love of North Carolina. Step back three. Connects.
And so all those things are taking place, and he still has a lead.
David Maynard with the three to cut it to a 24-point game. Baycott with the drop for Nickel. Nickel under duress. Love will try a three. That's good.
77. That game saw 18 lead changes. Here's Moore with a three that clangs away. And Davis in transition. Three-pointer has been a real problem for North Carolina. The guards just haven't been hitting them at all. As a team, 29%. Love got it back.
somehow was able to finish that one.
Well, I'm wondering if they clean. R.J. Davis delivering the perfect strike for the assist. His first assist of the game.
Swung up top for Love. Got it. Three-pointer on the money. That has doubled them up 28-14, but Georgia Tech does not have an offensive rebound.
And they come into the game averaging 13 offensive rebounds per game. One of the better offensive rebounding teams, not only in the ACC, but in the country, as Caleb Love gets downhill.
And poked away, the death by Black.
Get up, Caleb.
Oh, my! Caleb Love going skyward.
Afraid of their ability to shoot, that it opens up the paint. They control the paint. They just control it from how well they shoot the three.
Finally, got 13.
Not a lot of talking, not a lot of communication on the defensive end for Carolina, and that's just target practice.
Love in attack mode. That's a great take from Tech. 34, Carolina only 14. Very unlike a North Carolina team to be out points in the paint.
The landscape and find weak side cutters.
Here's Caleb Love. Runner. Got it to go.
Out there on the court right now. This freshman for Carolina.
Motts gives it right to Love.
And one.
And one.
That's what Armando Bacot does. He gets offensive boards, over 4 per game. You have to lay a body on him, and it's got to be a hard one.
For a round one with a Bacot in the middle, guarded by Jackson Davis. Shot clock down to 5. Caleb Love banks home a 3.
Caleb Love has struggled shooting the ball thus far this year. Under 30% from 3, 24% on the season.
For David Thompson, Michael Jordan, Ralph Sampson, Tim Duncan, all on the same team. Love, yes.
Tough take. Recover out to Tamar Bates to stop that shot. You can't let the ball out on ball side.
And the floater tonight. And the SEC Big 12 Challenge will go away after this year, and there will be a new ACC SEC Challenge, as you well know, Jay, starting in this week next season. Wow, a deep one and a much both top 10 teams.
Well, how about this building, Dan? What a spectacular atmosphere.
Love drops one in.
Time of program as you're ever going to find. They've got it all the records, all the players. They just moved up a spot in the all-time Hall of Famers when George Karl went in this past year. They still trail Kansas. They still trail USC.
Whoa! Or not the freshman, but he's playing well.
I thought the Indiana-North Carolina game was on Tuesday.
Wednesday. Tuesday we have other matchups that we will promo later.
Their schedule shows November 30th.
Yes, that's Wednesday. The floater.
Pete Nance as well. Things have fallen off the rails. Caleb Love got to get going.
Go for offense here.
Caleb and Leaky to create. But the defense is just solid as can be for Nate Oates in Alabama. The way they
shoot. Tough shot from Love.
It's when one guy dribbles the entire shot clock possession. North Carolina basketball is about the team game. Beautiful touch of the world. Has had the #1 NFL overall draft pick and the #1 NBA overall draft pick. You? Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Caleb. Nice touch.
The putback. Caleb. Go. And Alabama now has been called for 6, so the next one will put Carolina.
Whoa. Get the ball in bounds, please.
They did.
Barely.
And the floater again from that ends the 10-0 run for North Carolina, and Sears has made 5 threes, leads Alabama with 17. Love drives the foul. They see the lane is opened up. They're going to take advantage of that.
I like this Alabama team. I hope they really come together. I hope they stay healthy. Oh,
Rattled in. Caleb.
Where's the big guy? He's going to come over and send it back. He'd love to have that one back, Quinterly.
Caleb Love leans in. Got it.
Tie down, big man. Taking advantage of Mondo Baycott's foul trouble.
Season high 10 for Bediako along with 13 rebounds. Caleb Love, the answer for Caleb.
Please.
Brandon Miller poked away by Leaky Black. Love. We're tied. Overtime number 3 in the tip won by Pete Nance.
Yeah, here we go, Roxy Moore.
Glad to have you back.
Where'd I go? Just remember.
I'm afraid to ask the question to that one.
Just remember.
Our overtime, by the way, is presented by Buffalo.
Oh, back
Caleb Love.
Got a career-high game already. They can't even get it in bounds. Thank goodness for Puff.
Carolina out of timeouts. Caleb Love drives. Blocked by Bediako. And we get a goaltending.
Went flying past him. Grill, who hit one shot from the field in 38 minutes yesterday, puts the Cyclones on the board. Here is the Carolina starting 5 for return for the championship team. The new addition, Nance, the Northwestern transfer. He feeds Love, who had a great day yesterday, and Caleb Love, after 23 points in the... Jones will post Baycott. Baycott smothers him and stares at him.
That was so good by Baycott, because the scouting report for Robert Jones that he's going to that right hand, catching away, and now Caleb on one side. Look at the job they've done. I mean, Carolina, that offense going nowhere, but you got to finish the possession. The offensive glass, such a factor.
Black kept it alive, and Love backed it in. Point. Holmes off 1 foot. Every rebound is contested in this game. Black has it for Carolina, and Love wraps around and scores. And Jack Perry hits the 3.
Perry, a 6-year guy, talking to the Portland staff. He's a guy they call him the Roach because they can't get rid of him, and it's an affectionate nickname. Every year he just finds ways to contribute.
Here's Caleb Love with a long 2. They need to right now with the switch against Robertson, who passes out of it. And a steal. Take away for Love. He'll go all the way. First-year Villanova head coach in a similar spot, taking over Jay Wright. First 3 for Gorosito is strong. Love. Hit a couple of long jumpers in this game. Caleb Love with an early 6. It's a 12-0 run.
They're going to need a lot from Joey St. Pierre. He's only played 9 minutes a game and started the last 2 for Portland, but he's going to be tasked with going up and trying to match the physicality of Armando Baycott.
Here's Love for 3. He's 4 for 4.
Off the switch, he put his shoulder into him. Johnson flying back.
Love has space and makes Portland pay.
But Caleb Love has been phenomenal so far. You get this version of Caleb Love, Carolina's going to be in business.
This looks like NCAA tournament Caleb Love, which we really haven't seen consistently in the first 4 games.
I will tell you about these separate entities. If you lose the first game, it becomes every entity stinks. If you lose early, these tournaments can be... Once again, he's flying off these screens at the top of the key, and there's nobody in the vicinity of him.
7 threes for Portland. 2-point game under 90 seconds in the first half. Love has the taller Wood on him, pulls up, and buries it.
Than they were in the first half.
Martin, that's the confidence we got to see with Shante Leggett's a shooter on yesterday. His team's down 2 to North Carolina. This is Portland basketball, and he wasn't happy about it. They are right in this thing against the nation's #1. Love, a step back. That's so pretty.
He has just been on a tournament games that have occurred here. They've hosted a lot of great things from a basketball standpoint.
They might be hosting a great thing today. Number one down by 3. Whole lot of time to go, though, and Carolina's got into St. Pierre. He's 4 for 4. His first miss. It was rebounded eventually by Baycott.
Really well done by Baycott of just making him score over the top. He cannot commit that 4th foul. Love his career.
Now, JMU's not a crazy three-point shooting team, but they've got 12 different guys on their team that have already made a 3 this year, so they're versatile from out there.
So the margin 15, first couple of minutes here out of halftime. Offram switches on to Black, who moves it for Love. Love, jab step on the baseline drive with a left hand.
Well, he is so good when the ball's going in the basket, and it was in the first half for North Carolina. They struggled a little bit more offensively here in the second.
We asked him how practice was over the course of the next few days. He said spirited, as you would expect. Love at the rim.
Love. Love hadn't scored time. Here is Dunn, blocked out of there, and that was Selden with the rejection. Now Love attacks, floater, and one. How about that for Caleb Baycott here? Boy, nice job by Armando. Nicholas a kick out, and the long rebound gathered by Love. Caleb Love in overdrive, a little Euro on the finish. Here's Selden spinning. Left it on the front rim. Baycott the rebound. Fires an outlet pass. Here is Love. 6 rebounds for Baycott now. Love a triple. Got it. Checks in here. He's going to replace Aldridge for Coach Crabb.
When they have gotten the ball inside, the Tar Heels have blocked shots.
Lucas Stieber, by the way, is also playing on that backcourt line. There's a 3 by Love. Do all the little things, right? Here's Baycott. Black thought about the 3. He was very good on Friday night against College of Charleston from behind the line. Love wheels around Williams, off the window and in.
Not play a lot of minutes. They don't look for offense from him. Doesn't have many opportunities from the free throw line, but those were 2 big ones to miss right there.
Love along 2. Caleb Love is
clearly on Reed. And he just has to stay in the game.
Patmos checks back in. Adimade has played a lot tonight because of Reed's foul trouble, and Love is feeling it.
Didn't look like anybody in North Carolina was expecting that. That was explosive.
Pat Kelsey pointed to Raekwon Horton yesterday as Caleb Love answers. 9 o'clock. Bob Rathman and Brian Oliver are getting set to call that one from Charlottesville. And an interesting first dozen minutes here tonight. Oh, Love off the dribble. Explode. First field goal for Armando. And a bad pass. Love with a skip to his step.
It is really hard every single game.
Monday was their first time playing as number 1 since November of 15. Caleb Love ties the game. 16 for Dalton Bolin. That's his career high as a Cougar in just his 5th game. 3 last year, 2 this year. Love, the floater, gets the bounce. Just a 5th of the game. Bolin sets his feet. Wide left. 3rd rebound for Leaky Black.
That 3-point percentage should come down in the second half for the College of Charleston.
Caleb, 2 more.
Different year, different challenges.
Larson rejected. Caleb Love skies for the block. Love in transition, where he's at his best. 4th largest college basketball arena is mighty loud right now. Caleb Love all by himself. Kaboom!
Monster screen on Leaky Black to get White open for the bucket.
That seems to be their game plan early. They're going to attack Armando and put him in ball screens. Try to get him out of the paint.
4 of the 5 UNCW starters have scored 8-2 early. Caleb Love swishing.
Phillips that has played against Carolina.
Caleb Love left it on the bottom of the rim, got it back, puts it up. Carolina with its biggest. Minnesota. He makes a couple of free throws, give him 6 points on the night for the Seahawks.
He actually has the athleticism to play with anybody on the Carolina team. He shouldn't be overwhelmed by anything at all.
Every bit of 6'7", 195. Tough shot. Nice finish. 5 to shoot.
That's where Nance is so good. Just the ability to switch late and guard the ball.
Yeah, instead of Phillips having a rhythm 18-foot shot, it was a forced buzzer beater from the corner. There's a nice looking finish by Trezarian White. Give him 13 points to lead the Seahawks.
The other thing on the offensive end that's concerning if you're a Carolina fan is there's not a lot of assists. It's just a lot of my turn, your turn. They got 4 assists on the floor defensively for Carolina. I think this may be their 5 best defenders on the floor.
Black Love Davis, Nance and Trimble, and a chance for 3.